Highas and higher healing vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being present. All right, let's get right into it. This is the affirmations for the inner child. First, we read the day of what the author has for us today, and then we pull some cards on it, okay? And before I get into this any further, I must bring out your yellow calcite for the inner child. August 25th is about recovery. I weave the pattern of my life. I weave the pattern of my life. Say that with me. I weave the pattern of my life. I hold the threads. I choose the colors. So this weaving of the pattern of your life is bringing up some energy of sacred geometry, spiders, spider energy. Spider webs have sacred geometry within them. And this world was actually created via a net that is also sacred geometry. So it's actually extremely important to remember this and also relate patterns. Think about when you were a kid and you would start to recognize shapes and put them together. Okay? That's coming up for a reason for someone here. Share in the comments below what that is. Share with me so I understand what is that I'm sharing here with you when I get these downloads. Okay, I hold the threads. I choose the colors. Being in control, mindful, having the power and control within your life that was maybe always denied to you. Perhaps you felt or grew up in society believing that you were not okay to get in touch with your power, to get in tune with yourself, told that you lacked power, told that only God has power, you don't have any power. So this is really important for you to break that cycle, to break that feeling. And many of you have, many of the collective have already at this point, kind of broke away from the herd, broke away from the sayings of, because it's this way, because I said so, because they said so. That's just the way it is. That kind of mentality. I mean, it's not to wrong anyone don't wrong yourself or shame yourself or anyone else or guilt anyone else about it. It's just the way of the world, and it all worked out and went this way for a reason. So there's a cycle here, and there's also a pattern and the way that the world is going to go and be. So it's important for us to just embrace this and know this, that we do hold the thread. You do choose the color. You put them on the loom in the pattern of your choosing. When I make a mistake, I do not scold myself for being a bad weaver, nor do I rip out my work in anger and frustration. I rejoice because each mistake gives me the opportunity to create a pattern that is uniquely mine, rich with the turnings and twistings of my life. My work will never be finished, but will grow ever richer and more beautiful. I really like this saying. This might be a new mantra. I think this is definitely going to be something. This is a very important sentence right here. Say this one with me. My work will never be finished, but will grow ever richer and more beautiful. Yeah, this gives light, sends light to the fact that healing is always happening. Healing will not ever stop. No one will ever be completely healed. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Not while they're on earth. We will always continually be healing, because that is what the earth school, you're meant to do here on earth school. That's what we're sent here for. That's why we come here, is to heal ourselves, to heal ancestral karma, our own karma. And yeah, we also create karma while we're here as well. So if keeping all of this in mind, you want to create good, create that good dharma, okay? Growing ever richer, and also recovery, being in a recovery, knowing that there may always be a part of you that wishes or wants to partake in something that you once loved, or want that you once put first. Maybe not necessarily love, and maybe you did love it, it's okay. Allow the feelings to be what the feelings are. This is one of the most important things that you can do, is to be completely raw and honest with yourself. When you're journaling, when you're writing about you, about your feelings, be unapologetically you, okay? Write everything out. This is important for you to do. Weave the pattern of your life. How well are you at weaving the pattern? We actually had, I think the spider came up in the inner child readings recently. It definitely came up in one of the readings. It was either the inner child or the birthday, because those are like the main two I do. Yeah. So, and it was a different animal spirit than the one of the day that I pull. So, okay. I meant to use the crow deck at this time. And I suppose I'm feeling so we're going to use the crow deck. I first want to pull a spell casting. Spirit, what do you have for it? Those watching regarding recovery and choices. Knowing that they are ultimately the creator of their life. Friendship. And on the bottom, we have answers. I'm going to take answers too. It looks like answers looks like a druid to me. Druid, did I say that? Droid. I think I pronounced that incorrectly. Something I do all the time. My daughter loves to call me out on it, and we have a ball, like, really talking about it. Okay, so we have friendship here. I'm going to hold this card. Feel friendship in recovery. Making sure that the friendships you draw into your life at a recovered state are ones of authenticity, truth, trust, loyalty. And Spirit just asked me, how is your friendship with your inner child at this time? And how does your inner child feel when you speak things about weaving your own pattern of your life? I'll hold this card up for you to see. Allow yourself to feel anything you feel. It's a very peaceful, loving, joyous card. And it suggests that you actually met your soul family in recovery. Whether this was therapy for, this could have been physical therapy for your health. This could also be physical therapy for the addiction. This could be therapy for the mind, the body, the soul. Whatever this is, you have created and been drawn in. This is you right here. Spirit, your higher self, shining this light onto your friendships. This is you, this is your energy, you holding your energy in yourself. This proves that you have released codependency. You are no more, your energy isn't leaked out into others. Your energy is here. However, your higher self is above you, shining this light, this gold ray light up on the unity and the joy and the love that you feel, that not only that you bring to this circle, but the joy and love of others. So friendship, this is you knowing that you are in a ship with other friends. Knowing that you have finally reached a state of being with others like-minded, where there is no judgment. Being in a safe space with people, being in a space where you can be yourself. You can say whatever you need to say and not be judged or ridiculed or criticized or told you can't, you know, told you can't, like trying to be controlled. Yeah. Friendship. Yeah. Authentic, true, unconditional love in your friendships is definitely coming. Some of you are wanting to bring this in. Some of you already are gaining this right now at this time. And this card was important for you to see so that you do not get attached to anyone else's energy. For you to remain your individual self, have your individuality, yet also know what it's like to be in a group setting and unite. So you have the unity of the friendship, but you also still have your own individuality and self and are protected. You share energy. You share specific energy, yet certain energy is meant to always stay within you because it is yours and is not meant to be shared. If it is ever meant to be shared, you will know this with your own intuition and your spirit guides. And now the answers, some answers are coming to you. And someone here has seen this face. Someone has seen this face, and look at this. We have like what looks like a spider web or a snowflake, but it is making, it actually almost looks like Uranus symbol here. I don't know if you could see that there. But yeah, the web you weave, this is completely showing that this is spirit saying the answers are within you. You must believe this to be true. Spirit's also saying they are still with you. And you may call upon them to help you still for answers, but they've been giving you answers and you actually have your answers within. It's just not, okay, for some, it's not the answer you want. For others, you're not sure what the answer is because you haven't been grounded really. Your energy has been too, maybe in the cosmos. And once again, of course, the birthday reading is starting to feel the energy is seeping in. The birthday reading went really well with the daily readings. And I do want to pause right now before we pull some tarot cards to ask you to hit that subscribe button and like this video. Share in the comments below what this is meaning for you. What does this mean for you about friendships and in reference to your recovery, to weaving the pattern of your life? You know, you've come a long way to be able to even consider weaving your own pattern from where you were in your addictive state. Yeah. I mean, having an addiction, typically the addiction rules you, runs you, you live by the addiction and nothing else. So once that addiction, once you release that addiction, once you remove that blockage of the addiction and the control of something, then you have this like opening up of like, oh wow, this is actually my life here. Oh, I actually can be in the driver's seat, and instead of addiction running your life, you're running it. Instead of addiction controlling or ruling what you do day to day, you have the capability of weaving your own pattern of your day-to-day life. And so there's answers within your heart, and there's answers in possibly spider webs. That's what I just heard. There could actually be answers in some spider webs for you. The crows may have some answers for you as well. In fact, the crow deck was the chosen deck today. Yeah, so we're going to pull some tarot cards on this. Spirit, what do you have regarding recovery, friendships. And have you seen crows lately? Do you have spirit for those watching regarding, you're not going in, you want to stay out. All right. Okay, dokie. Okay, so again, let's remember, I weave the pattern of my life. I weave the pattern of my life. I hold the thread. I choose the colors. I put them on the loom in the pattern of my choosing. If I mess up, I do not guilt or shame myself. I don't tear it up. I thank the mistake and thank the mess up for giving me that opportunity to create something that is uniquely mine. Think of that. Something that is uniquely yours. Okay, now I do need to make sure that all of these cards are showing here for you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you can see them all. Okay, good. All right, fear. What are you trapping and chaining yourself to right now? What is it that you are chaining yourself to? This could be an idea. This could be something that continuously goes on and through your head, through your mind. It could be external. There's a slight chance that it could be something external for someone out there. I would still recommend you to go within to ask yourself how you drew that energy towards you. What was your part in that? Make sure that you know that it belonged to someone else and it wasn't yours. But typically, this is all about your own fear and allowing your fear to live your life. That's what you did with the addiction. The fear, addiction ran your life, and now you don't have that addiction, and fear moves to a different way, a different spot in your life. You still have fear. You will always have fear. Fear is an energy, just like love is an energy. So just like an energy can be transformed. So remember this. You don't have to stay in this self-destructive behavior or set of ways. Some of you are chained to the idea of being afraid to step into your true, authentic self. Afraid to step into your true, authentic self. Because you feel the power underneath of you that wants to rise. You have psychic abilities that you're still too afraid to, you're blocking. Simple as that. You're just blocking it. And the time will come when you decide whether or not you will. But you will break through. And for some of you, this was in the past. This was a past way of your life. And now you're in this moment with these 9 of Swords energy. Battling yourself. Battling others. In the birthday reading, the crescent moon came up as a very important time. And I actually did some scrying in that one. The crescent moon came up as an important time. The next crescent moon that we have. In this 9 of Swords we have, and they also had a 9. It wasn't swords, but the 9. And the 9 is this year's number. Okay, so this year you've probably been experiencing a lot of the 9 of Swords energy. Which is you know, living by your negative thoughts, which really just is you creating these illusions in your mind that are self-destructive. I mean, in essence, I mean, you could be having nightmares about this. It's about, I mean, it goes really well with the devil because it is about worrying about things, fear, having a lot of fear in the mind controlling you in this state. Where's the heart? There's some sort of conflict that needs attention here that you have neglected. And because you've neglected it, it's really manifested into anxiety and fear. So don't allow yourself, don't allow your thoughts to consume you. Get back into your heart space with this energy. Maybe call upon your friend, do a friend circle to help you snap out of this. Now you are going to move from this fearful energy into the sun energy. So you decide to let go of this. You do decide to let go of the ego leading you in fear and controlling you completely, the conflict. There's a need to set some healthy boundaries. It's okay to say no to people. It's okay to say no if you don't feel like doing something. You're not obligated. You have no obligation. This 9 of swords energy, you move to the sun energy. So you do move from the worry into this beautiful, and it's the number 19. And 9s are all about almost being to the finish line. You've almost been able to let this go. That's what 9s are about. 10s are, 9s go to the 10s, which are definitely the finishing of a cycle here. You also have a 9 in this one, in the sun card, the 19. This is you moving your energy. It's like night and day. Yeah, night and day. Although both are important for us to experience, to learn, to grow. But you're fearless here. Luck is on your side. You're going to be able to bask in the sun. You have a lot of optimism, very cheerful, childlike, not childish energy. I mean, you're flying in both cards, yet at the same time, there's a difference in the way you feel about the energy of flying. Much more free in the sun energy, that creative, positive force, the good fortune and optimism is coming to you. It is coming to you for sure. And then answers. Answers are going to come your way. It's a very beautiful reading today. I mean, it has light and dark. It's definitely all about balance and being able to overcome fear, being able to take control of your life by weaving the pattern, picking the pattern out, grabbing the needle, picking out the color, and looming it, putting it together, being a creator, which is what you are. All right? That's the message I have for you today. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Have a cosmic day tonight, meow.